Hey, this is Amal from TechLeatherCraft. I wanted to make a quick video on a project I just finished up. This is a custom project. The person wanted to get some notebook covers. This is the Rite in the Rain all-weather notebook cover. This is the 4x6 version. They do make several different styles, but this style here flips upwards, and this is a specially coated paper that allows for you to write in moist or rainy conditions. There are certain pens it does not work with, like the gel pens or like fountain pens that have a high water content, because obviously it's made to like repel water. But with regular ballpoint pens, you shouldn't have a problem. I will post links to these notebooks in case anyone is interested. It's a really cool idea, especially if you work outdoors. So this is a custom order. The customer did not want a pen loop on there, mostly because they wanted this flexible. They stick this in their back pocket or their front pocket, and they wanted to have a flexible option. So they did not want a pen loop. This is Veg Tan tooling leather. It's dyed black, and then this one is the saddle tan or a tan color. And on this one, it is 4-ounce leather on the outside, and I did end up using a 4-ounce leather for this strap here and this pocket. But on the inside here, this is like the card pocket for like business cards or whatever. I did the opposite on the black one. Instead of using lining leather, I used the 4-ounce leather here, but on the inside here that holds the notebook in, this is a thin lining leather. It's 1 ounce, the stuff you use to make wallet interiors. So I'm going to kind of have him experiment with it to see what he likes. One reason to go with thin leather is just to keep, of course, the size down, but when you get to the last few pages here and you're writing, you do want to avoid that bump and not have a big ridge. So that's why I went with a thin leather here. But I do like using thicker leather. I think it is more durable. It doesn't stretch as much either, whereas this can stretch over time. So my preference is always to use thicker leather whenever possible, but I understand for certain things where function is more important, the lining leather, the thinner leather is a better choice. So I may do a DIY tutorial on how to make these if anyone is interested. But just to review, it's a really simple design. This is 4.5 across. This is a 4x6 notebook. So 4.5 across, so you're adding about ½ an inch. And the overall length of this single piece of leather is about 13.5. What I do recommend if someone is making a vertical notebook cover is, you can get the horizontal size down, but I would leave the flap over part a little extra long. You do want it to cover the notebook when it does come across, and depending on the width right here of the notebook, that will vary a lot. So even though this is 6 inches, doubling it to 12.5 and doing this fold over, what you would find is this would come up short, because the thickness here needs to be accounted for. So anyway, when you're making these, be sure to leave them long. Like I said, if anyone's interested, I will post a tutorial. My pockets here for the back and the top are about the same. They're 4.5 by about 2.5. I wanted it deep enough to where I didn't have to worry about this accidentally sliding up by accident. And this retaining strap here is designed so that the notebook doesn't kind of flop forward when you're carrying it, like this. And so that is on the tan version. Alright guys, if you're interested in a tutorial for that, I will post it. But I just wanted to show you the finished notebook cover. I probably won't be carrying these on my website as a stock item. These will probably be custom orders. So if you are interested, you will have to email me to get prices and talk about what you want on this. If you want a pen loop, for example, that kind of stuff. If you're interested in tech, leathercraft, EDC multi-tool reviews, subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking pretty soon about this Huawei watch that I picked up, and also talking about the leather cuff. But I do have a video coming up on making a stand, like a charging stand, for the Huawei watch using an Apple watch stand. So subscribe to my channel. I will have more stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you're interested, I will have links to the Rite in the Rain notebooks in the description. Take care.